Well, hey everybody, it's Sandy, and welcome back to my channel dedicated to helping you advocate for your own health, one topic at a time. So today I just want to talk really quickly about this nuisance problem that it's all the buzz now. People are talking about the glasses fogging in under your mask, and should you wear contacts or should you wear your glasses? Maybe with the contacts you won't have the fogging. Yeah, so I've got my opinion on that, and I've got a little trick for you that works really well in the operating room to keep your glasses from fogging up. So let's get to it. As far as contact lenses, it's true. If you wear your contact lenses, you're not going to have the problem with your glasses fogging up because they're not on. But yeah, I think that my own opinion, and if I had to make the decision, if I'm going out into a place where I feel I need my mask, which means I'm not sure I can maintain social distancing as much as I should, then I would personally wear the glasses. Okay, we'll deal with the fogging. But the glasses are going to provide you, I mean, the mask is largely to protect other people, but the glasses will cover, not completely, but you will have a large part of your eyes covered. So your eyes are a mucous membrane, and as you might know, part of the way COVID-19, among other viruses, are spread is by large respiratory droplets falling and landing. You inhale them, or they land on a mucous membrane like your eyes. You don't feel it, you don't see it. But it does happen. So the glasses aren't airtight around your eyes, but they do provide some shielding. So I would lean toward what's safer for me, and I would go with the glasses. So that means you have to get rid of that nasty fogging. Yeah, so the reason your glasses fog up is because when you put something over your face, like this is a plain old surgical mask. It's not an N95 or anything. I've had this laying around a while. When you put something like this over your face, there's a hollowed out area here from the bridge of your nose. Even when it has this wire, this is a surgical mask, has a piece of wire of some sort that's sewn into the inner layers so that I can squeeze it to conform to the shape of my nose, and I can squeeze it to conform to the edges of my nose, but it's still not an airtight seal there. So that creates a little bit of a gap, and air will take the path of least resistance. And when you have this on and you exhale, it's going to tend to go up through that gap, and that goes in under the glasses or safety goggles, and it fogs them, and it's really irritating. But no worries. We have a trick for this that we use in the operating room. We've been doing it a long time, and it works really pretty well. So what you're going to need is a piece of paper tape. That's it. So this is really cheap. It's a medical paper tape. You can get it on Amazon, drugstore, whatever. It even comes in the dispenser where you tear it off like Scotch tape. You can use the plastic tape. I've seen people say put masking tape on. That is going to get irritating on your skin. And one thing you don't want to do is be touching and adjusting this, okay? Once you get a mask on and you go out in public, you don't want to be touching your face, okay? So I think you'd be surprised just how quickly you'd get sick of that masking tape. So paper tape is what we use for patients with really sensitive skin, and it's what we tend to use when we're solving this problem in the operating room. You're going to take this piece of paper tape, and you're going to affix it to the top border of the mask, and you're going to put it on so that about half of its width is on the mask and the other half is overhanging here. Pushing that down. So now you've got this piece of tape along the top border with a nice top border hanging up there. That's going to go against your skin. Now, you wipe off. If you tend to be a little bit oily, you might want to just blot right up in there. I don't have that problem. You're going to put this thing on now. I did do another video on masks in general. There are ways to simulate this little wire in here. Okay, you can put something on an inner layer or under a different piece of paper tape, a twist tie, a piece of flat aluminum that's used in jewelry making, pipe cleaner, whatever. But it's not perfect, okay? It's not necessary. So anyway, the way this is designed is first you conform it to your nose and then you fasten it, okay? Then you tie it or loop it behind your ears. You're doing this with clean hands, okay? So I'm going to conform it to my nose. And once I've got that done, I'll push down on the tape from the inside to the outside. Okay, till I have a nice seal. Put it up around my ears. And now I recommend pulling just a tiny bit of a gap down here. Okay, why? You don't want any gaps. Surprise, you already have gaps. This is not an airtight piece of equipment on your face, okay? There are air gaps, and that's why the one I just explained. That's why we're putting tape there. The air is going to take the path of least resistance. So one of the reasons to put it down here is so that it won't tend to kind of push on all sides, okay, and it won't try to erode this tape seal I've got here, okay. And the other one is, frankly, I just think that as a common sense standpoint, large respiratory droplets, like I already talked about, tend to fall. They don't tend to go upward. So I'd rather have the gap be here and not so much anywhere else. Now, you could put tape all around it. I wouldn't put tape the entire periphery of the mask, including the bottom. You could try it and let me know what you think and let me know how it goes. You'll find that there's a lot of resistance, and when you breathe, the mask is going to balloon out, and then it's going to suck in, and it's just it's really meant to cover, but it's not meant to be airtight. Anyway, the other thing I just want to quickly mention is you'll notice that I'm talking right through the mask. I'm doing that on purpose because I notice people in public, a lot of times they are taking it off to speak. No, that's not that defeats the whole purpose of wearing the mask, okay? You are spraying large respiratory droplets when you speak, even though you don't see it or feel it. It just defeats the whole purpose. Leave the mask on. We do talk to each other in the operating room. Sometimes you have to enunciate, you have to speak up. You can't mumble down into your mask like this. You can't do that. But go ahead and keep it on. Don't touch it. Don't adjust it. Only put it on with clean hands. And before you go to take this off, you're going to wash your hands. Clean hands, because once you go to take the mask off, you're touching your face again. So clean your hands, and then you'll take it off, ideally without touching your face, even though you've got clean hands. Now, this goes either in the garbage or wherever it's going to go, and then you go wash your face again, okay? Because once you've put this on and you stop touching it, you consider it dirty, okay? So anyway, I hope that helps. Let me know if it does, and let me know if you've got any other tips or tricks or ideas or questions. I hope that you'll share this with anybody who might find it helpful, and subscribe. And thanks. Talk to you next time.